Hello, I'm Deron Newman, and welcome today. I've been thinking a lot about the idea of grounding, being in the moment, being in relationship to my life and the things of my life, not only people, but my whole entire world. It makes me, as a person, present. And as a man, I find myself thinking very deeply about how I live my life, whether it's toward excellence or whether I'm just simply wasting my time. And I think about how that I can make the most of the moments I have. If you ever give any thought to that, it is a very powerful thought, isn't it? How to live in the moment, how to make our life significant. There are 4 questions that I believe enable us and empower us to live more fully, more richly, more in tune with knowledge of ourselves, if anything else. And those questions empower us to live in the moments. And when we know ourselves through and by these questions, then we come to the relationships that we have and the world in which we live with a greater awareness. And these are 4 questions that you and I will sometime have to answer in order to achieve that sense of being grounded and being in the moment and making our life significant. Here they are. The first one is, what do you believe in? Listen to that question. What do you believe in? It has to do with ultimate reality, doesn't it? It's something transcendent that you have a faith in. Something well beyond you in the world in which we live. That is the ultimate for you. That's the ultimate presence, the ultimate reality. In philosophical terms, it is really the study of metaphysics. What is ultimately real? That ultimate reality is something that you believe in, that is transcendent, that is eternal, and you have great faith in it. Now, for my own life, that has always been a sense of the divine, God, and God's presence in my life. For you, it could be life, it could be nature, it could be the wild, it could be love, it could be a sense of justice, whatever that is. And however many attributes you want to put to it, some call it the great mystery. That's fine. But it's a sense of ultimate reality that you must wrestle with, that you must hook onto. And in so doing, that will help you to live within the moment. One is that it will help you to realize what you truly believe in and to wrestle with that question. What is it? Why do I believe in it? And how should I be, being that that is my belief? The second question is likewise very powerful. What do I know? What do I know? Now that has to do, of course, with the realm of truth. And in our world today, so filled with screens and a multitude of voices shouting at us, it seems, to believe this way, believe that way, or this is truth, that is truth, this is what you need to be knowing is reality, and this is the way that you should go, and all of this. You have to really piece it together, don't you, for yourself. What is it that is truth, and why do you think it is? Because that's your basis of knowledge, that's your guide. It's you using the mind that you have been given to figure it out for yourself, to guide yourself into knowledge, which empowers you in a multitude of ways. The third question is likewise as powerful as the former two. That is, what do you feel? And that speaks to the passions in you. speaks to your feeling, your emotions? What grips you? What holds your attention? What is beauty for you? Why do you hear a certain song or see a work of art? Why do you stand in amazement at a full moon or the stars or nature or even the face of one that you truly love? Now, exploring that, you look deep inside your heart, deep inside your life, and what that is and how that is for you. What's really moving to you and why? And lastly, the fourth question, which some might even consider the most important of them all, has to do directly with life and what do you do? Better put, how should you live? Isn't that a beautiful question? In philosophical terms, it has to do with ethics. Just like what I feel has to do with aesthetics, and like I mentioned, epistemology, metaphysics. This has to do with ethics. It has to do with the decisions you make, what you say, what you do, how it impacts the world. It's a beautiful thought that you and I make no action at all that does not impact the world. It impacts someone, something. Your movement, your action, my movement, my words, everything impacts someone or something else. For me, those questions ground me. Those questions enable me, empower me to live in the moments of my life, with all of my relationships, with all of the things that I do. In a beautiful way, they slow me down, that I can give some thought to who I am as a person, as an individual, what I come with, to every relationship, to my world. What do I come with? Because my belief, my sense of what I know, my understanding of what I feel, and what I'm going to do with my life, my purpose, my should, my ought. It's beautifully there, isn't it? It's all about beauty, truth, goodness, and this spirit we call life. It's a beautiful thought. It enables us, like I said, to slow down. And maybe that's what we need to do. Live in the moment. Ground yourself. And after you've answered these 4 questions, move into your life and move into your relationships. And your answers may change across your life, and that's fine. At least you're asking the great questions of life, these 4 great questions of life. What do you believe in? What do you know? What do you feel? And friend, how should you live? I hope that encourages you today, inspires you. I hope that in some way it makes a difference. I hope that you have a beautiful day. I hope that you make it beautiful. I'm Deron Newman. Thank you.